Hi, and welcome back to the Business Career College video series. Today we're going to talk about the Spousal RRSP. Now, in other videos, we've talked about how funds get into the Spousal RRSP. In this video in particular, I'm concerned about how funds get out of the Spousal RRSP. So let's say we have a couple here. We have, let's say, Vicky. And Vicky is a high income earner. She does well. And she earns, let's say, $150,000 a year and makes full use of the RRSP as a result. As it happens, she is married to Sam. Okay, Sam has no income. He makes no income at all every year. He's really good at Xbox though. And Sam has no income here. So Vicky says, well, that's the perfect situation to use an income split. And the particular income split we're going to use here is the RRSP. So what happens is Vicky does contribute her own RRSP, but she also contributes $5,000 per year to Sam's RRSP. Okay, so the result, of course, is that Vicky gets the tax deduction for that. Vicky uses her RRSP room, but the downside then is, of course, Sam has complete control over the RRSP, which might not be a downside if Sam is in fact responsible and can handle that well. So let's say we go through a number of years here. In 2012, Vicky does this. She puts $5,000 in to Sam's RRSP. And in 2013, she does the same thing, another $5,000 in to Sam's RRSP. And the RRSP year for the purpose of calculating spousal RRSP contributions is the same as the normal RRSP year. That is, it goes 60 days into the next calendar year. So you actually have until usually March 1st to make contributions to a spousal RRSP, just like to your own RRSP. So now in 2014, we're going to work through a scenario. Let's say that in 2014, early in the year, before Vicky's had the chance to make any RRSP contributions into Sam's RRSP, he has this great idea. He says, I want to take some funds out of, he wants to withdraw some funds. He wants to withdraw $12,000 from his RRSP, and it is his RRSP, the spousal RRSP, because he has some new gadget he wants to buy or whatever the case is. He has no income of his own, so this is his big chance. So what happens around this is that, in fact, we're going to undo. We're going to go back to the current year plus the previous 2 years. And we're going to undo basically any tax advantage that Vicky had in that period. So we go back to 2013, we go back to 2012. Vicky had tax deductions in those years. We're going to undo those tax deductions. Basically, that means Vicky is taxed on, in this case, $10,000 of income based on Sam's RRSP withdrawal. The remaining $2,000, amounts that were deemed to have gone in prior to 2012, well, that's Sam's own. So Sam would have income of $2,000 in this case. So out of that $12,000 RRSP withdrawal, we know it's going to all be taxed as income. However, $10,000 of it is attributed to Vicky and $2,000 of it is attributed to Sam. Probably doesn't make Vicky terribly happy. It's not a very tax efficient way to do things, but this stuff does happen. Now, let's say that On Sam's way out the door, Vicky asks him what he's doing. He's caught here. He says, no, I wasn't going to go take money out, or whatever the case is, and we don't end up having this happen. Okay, so Vicky says, well, I know what you were going to do, so I'm not going to put any more money in. So instead, in 2014, we have nothing in and nothing out. And then in 2015, once again, we have nothing in and nothing out. And then in 2016, this is the year when, if we have nothing go in, this is where Sam could take out. Sam could take it all out, and it would, all tax consequences would be Sam's now. But we have to go 2 full years without any withdrawals, any contributions, and only then do we start to have Sam with the ability to take that money out. There is one more way that we could work around this. I'll talk about that when we talk about the RIF in a separate video. But just within the context of the RRSP, this is exactly how it would work. I hope this helps to understand the income splitting provisions around the RRSP and some of the limitations we have with the spousal RRSP. Thank you very much. If you do have any questions, please let me know.